for this defense.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything.
Touchdown, Ducks! Strong game by this quarterback. Methodical but effective, Turner. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He hands it off from the gun. Refuses to go down. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Man, that one. Especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side, and he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 1st down, looking for more now. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And he'll set up to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. A crucial pick six.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. State offense comes back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on the screen now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down play coming up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Hands off to the left. Great move there. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away each of the last 2 possessions. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Oregon. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He can go at the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
BAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Context is he let the ball go. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a big play here by the quarterback and receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Defense not fooled by the wildcat run. Just a short gain on the play. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. The 30. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Running back with the football. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a gap. It's Brewer. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here comes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. Past the 45. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. Oh, what a move. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 14.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Right, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
First down and 10. They're going to run it here. Powers through. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. It's a nice game. You move the football up to the 27.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Receiver makes the catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Important third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here he goes. At the 10 now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.